Hey everybody, Kevin Strosnider from Strosnider Chevrolet coming to you from our grand studios at 5200 Oak Lawn Boulevard in North Prince George, Virginia. We want to bring you along on the inside out of the dealership where nobody treats you better. Come along with us. Essentially, one of the problems in this business is that the general public doesn't trust car dealers. They don't. That's just a reality. We know it's true. Everybody knows it's true. We're in the same position as a lot of other places like lawyers and doctors and all these things. People just don't trust them for whatever reason. And unfortunately, a lot of that has to do with the history of the car business. People have been taken advantage of over the years, and there are people out there still today that will take advantage of customers. That happens, and unfortunately it happens on a daily basis. But there's a lot of dealers who do really, really good business and who really take care of their customers. And I wanted to demonstrate to our customers just another way of how we're not like that typical dealership in their mind. What they think of when they think of a dealership. When they think of a dealership, they think of a salesperson who is going to try to put them on the vehicle that is right for the salesperson because it's going to make the most money, garner the most commission for the salesperson. They think of the salesperson who is going to have the salesperson's best interest in mind over the customer's best interest in mind. So in my mind, as I'm processing this and thinking, how in the world can I be different? How in the world can Strosnider Chevrolet be different than the rest of the industry and different than the perception that most people have of the industry? I began to think about how my salespeople were paid. I thought, if the salespeople are paid on a percentage of profit, like most dealerships in the industry, then it automatically lends to that mindset that the salesperson is going to try to take care of themselves before the customer. However, if the salesperson is paid the same no matter what, maybe this changes the perception in the customer's mind. So what we did is we decided to go to a flat rate commission on every vehicle. Does not matter if we sell a $5,000 vehicle or a $50,000 vehicle. The salesperson is paid exactly the same. It doesn't matter at all. The salesperson is paid to take care of the customer for whatever the customer needs, whatever the customer wants, whatever is best for the customer. And no matter what that is best for the customer, the salesperson gets paid the same. That way, it puts the customer at ease in their mind that this person is going to just do whatever is best for me rather than what is best for them. So that is the number one reason why we said, you know what, let's change this pay plan. Let's make it different. Let's do different than anybody else. Let's be different and go to this flat rate commission. The second piece, though, to it is just as important in my mind, is for the ease on the salesperson. Salespeople historically in this business have grown up in this business knowing 100% percentage of gross profit commission. That's what they've known. However, they don't know what that profit is when they're selling a vehicle. They don't know what my commission is going to be as I'm selling this vehicle. If I sell this vehicle, what's my commission going to be? If I sell this one, in fact, a lot of times they don't even know to the end of the month. And so the whole month they're wondering, I wonder how much I'm getting paid this month. And I just didn't feel like it was right. It wasn't right for the salesperson. It wasn't right for their happiness, their desire to come to work and be excited about coming to work every day. So instead I said, you know what? Let's make it so that they know exactly what they're getting paid on every single vehicle, every single time. They can calculate exactly what they need at the end of the month to cover all their bills. They know exactly how many cars they need to sell, all the different things to make sure that they're taking care of themselves and they're benefiting themselves and their family. Instead of wondering at the end of the month, oh, I wonder how much I made. I wonder where I'm going to be at the end of the month. Now they know. They know before they ever even get into the situation. The third and final piece of why I decided to do this is not only do they not typically know But unfortunately, the way the business is, profits on a vehicle can be all over the board, and contrary to popular belief, a lot of times the profits are not as big as people think they are. But the bigger thing is the salespeople have almost little to no actual way of making those profits higher or lower. They have no control whatsoever in that whole process. The price of the vehicle is based on the market that is around us. The cost we have in the vehicle is based on how we could buy it. And so sometimes we'll even start a vehicle when it first hits our lot in a position where it's not making any money. So the salesperson would be selling a vehicle and getting a percentage of a profit that actually doesn't even exist. There's no profit in that particular vehicle, or the profit's extremely small and they're getting a percentage of that. And it just didn't seem right. They don't have any control over it. So this way, they are not punished just because the market says this vehicle is only worth this much, but we have more in it than it's actually worth. There's no ill effect on the salesperson, and there's no ill effect on the customer. It works both ways, and it makes our salespeople happier, and ultimately, hopefully, the customer, it will come across to the customer of why we've done that, and make them feel more at ease with the buying process.